Hi, I'm Jamie from Group Pools and Patios. In this video, you'll hear John discuss how he feels about his Leisure Pools brand pool after 3 years of ownership. Let's check it out.
My name is John Baumann, and I live in Westchester County, New York. And I'm sitting in front of my gorgeous pool that Jamie Albert built for me. I would most definitely recommend a leisure pool. The model that we ended up choosing was the Summit 30 in Ebony Blue. The thing for us that I think was really unique about this product was I had frankly never heard of a fiberglass pool until Jamie introduced it to me. And then when he started going through all of the positives of it, it then became a question of why would I not go with this type of product? It had everything that we would have had if we had custom designed a pool, a splash deck, ledges around the pool that you could use either as a safety element for when your kids are swimming or if you just wanted to sit and relax and have a drink. When we get people that come over and look at our pool, they always ask, wow, you know, what a great job you did designing this pool. And we always say, we didn't. This was a stock model in fiberglass. I think my favorite thing though about having a fiberglass pool is how smooth it is on your feet. You know, now I notice whenever I go to any other pools, you know, that aren't fiberglass, it becomes a little bit of a discomfort, frankly, in being in those pools. So the element of all those things that I just mentioned, and then frankly, the really great thing is how quickly these pools heat up as well. The way that they retain the heat, you know, coupled with the equipment that we installed is fantastic. So, you know, we're sitting here in front of our pool in October and I don't have plans to close it until about mid-November because, you know, we try to capitalize and have the ability to capitalize on really any warm days. So it could be in the 50s all week, but then if we get a 70-degree day, this pool will really heat up to the optimal temperature to what we want to go swimming in about 6 to 8 hours. So with a little planning and looking at a forecast, we've been able to swim in the pool. We were swimming in the pool last Halloween, and then we actually ended up swimming in until about November 8th of last year. So, you know, really all these things now, coupled with the leisure design and functionality, I couldn't be happier that we chose this product. So the splash deck we love. You know, having the splash deck for us is probably the big highlight, being able to sit there, tan a little bit if you want, just hang out and have a drink. As I mentioned earlier, the ledges of the pool are fantastic, whether you have a kid that's learning to try to swim, you know, or you just want to sit and relax there. You know, all those things make the pool not only just fun to jump in, but really, really fun to hang out in and around. So in terms of cleaning our pool, it's extremely easy. You know, we ended up buying a little bit of a cleaning robot from Jamie that will drop in there every once in a while. But for the most part, it just becomes, if anything, maybe once every other week, a quick little skim in terms of us just using the basket. But overall, yeah, I mean, the cleaning and maintenance has been extremely, extremely easy. Yeah, I mean, everyone comes over and we've gotten comments that they feel like that they're at a South Beach hotel, they feel like they're in Santa Monica, they feel like they're in the Hamptons, they really feel like, you know, we created a vacation sanctuary in our backyard in the middle of Westchester here. Automatic cover's been great. We have 2 young kids in our family, both of which at the time when we installed the pool were just learning how to swim. So for us, having a cover, you know, from a safety perspective, what was a must. You can literally get out of the pool, go to our wall, turn a key, and within 15 seconds, the cover's closed. So it's not a big issue in terms of opening and closing. So we got in a great habit of just every time somebody was out of the pool, we'd close it up, which again made us feel really, really comfortable from a safety perspective. Oh yeah, I mean, seeing the kids jump in and out of the pool is probably the highlight of doing this. It makes it worth every penny that we spend. And really what's fun is our house has become the house where kids want to come over because we have a pool. You know, so for in the spring, summer, and fall, you know, the excitement in not only our kids' faces, but seeing kids in the neighborhood and being able to go swimming in a pool, I think is kind of paramount to none. So we built this pool in 2020, started it during COVID, and then it was completed again before COVID was over. So, you know, I've had this pool now for just about 3 years, and from a maintenance and issues perspective, there's been nothing. You know, works as great as it did day one, which has been also fantastic. So in terms of what really made me want a swimming pool, I think ever since I was a little kid, you know, I think having a pool was such a unique an awesome thing to have. Growing up in the Northeast, you know, obviously it gets hot over the summer, and being able to, you know, escape the heat and jump in a pool and have an absolute blast. You know, it's just something about swimming in a pool, kind of like a sense of freedom that can't be replicated doing other things. So I always felt like, you know, as a kid that, hey, as I got older, if I was ever able to, you know, having a pool in my backyard would really be a highlight for me. The short answer is, you know, also just having something for my kids to do. You know, I think putting a pool in has been for our kids one of the best things, in the sense that, you know, when it gets hot out, there's only so many things that your kids can do. This thing is like the instant put my kid to sleep easy type of tool. You throw them in, they get themselves worn out for 2-3 hours in the afternoon, go to bed easy, and they want to go do it the next day. You know, so for us, again, as a family, I couldn't think of anything better. Oh, love the salt water. You know, in terms of the pool itself, really the composition of the water and the way that it feels on your skin is just awesome. You know, would never think about ever going back to a non-saltwater pool, but it just makes it so enjoyable that you can sit in the pool for hours on end and not have your skin feel, you know, super dried out by chlorine or anything. You know, I mentioned earlier, you know, we've kept our pool open through November. You know, I think it's in terms of us heating the pool, you know, the pool seems to retain sunlight so well in terms of almost heating itself. You know, that for us, frankly, if you looked at our heater, it's not really on that much. And when we do turn it on, you know, it has not been a deal breaker at all in terms of, you know, really crushing our electrical bill. It's almost like Leisure Pools has kind of figured out what everybody wants in a pool, and they have a way of offering it through their product. And what I mean by that is they had a pool, the other pool that we were considering had a spa component to it, meaning a hot tub. I don't really love spas and hot tubs, but we were considering it, thinking about, hey, maybe it makes sense to put one in if we want to sit out here in the wintertime and everything. We ultimately decided just to try to maximize the swimming area. But in terms of having that offered to us, there were no limitations in terms of what we wanted. It was really more how many features and really what works best for you and your family. And if I ever did build another house, I would absolutely, you know, not only go with Jamie in the Albert group, but I would also go with Leisure Pools. I absolutely love this pool. There's nothing I would change about it. The only thing I would frankly do if I ever had another house, I'd try to get an even bigger pool. I like it so much.
Please like, comment, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to ring the bell. It really helps with those YouTube algorithms. And if you're interested in a leisure pool in your home, click the link below. We service Orange, Dutchess, Westchester, Putnam, Ulster, Sullivan counties in the Hudson Valley region of New York. If you live outside of these areas, we will forward your info to the Leisure Pools home office so they can help you find a dealer in your area. Have a great day.